Open affair at set weights, but local filly 14. Texas Target looks suited second up after hitting the line nicely, resuming here over shorter trip. Dangers, Port Macquarie filly 11. Nicconi Lass comes out of that same race when only beaten a long neck at big odds, and draws well, but top selection looks stronger over extra trip. Musselbrook mare 8. Emmy's Our Girl should be around the finish, despite a modest run at Scone, but that was a deeper maiden and previous effort was good enough for this. Local 6-year-old mare 6. Clara et Moi has come back stronger this prep, hitting the line hard both runs, and raced against stronger last winter. Watch on resuming Newcastle 3-year-old 4. Rooster Cogburn, which showed nothing last spring but won a recent trial, and include Armadale 3-year-old 1. Delmore, which resumes without a trial but will be finishing on late. How to play it, Texas Target to win and first for the 6th of November 14, 1, 4, 6, 8, 1, 1, 1, 4 race 3 to 2:25 p.m. Sawtell Cup the 21st of July Class 2 handicap, scale 1.5 kg 800 meters, open dash but banking on breakneck speed up front, allowing Grafton 4-year-old 5. Tabasco to sweep over the top third up. Hasn't missed by much in last 2, and more effective ridden a touch further back. Only been out of a place 7 times from 16 starts. Dangers, local 5-year-old 2. Cornforth beat a good horse 2 back at Tuncurry and then got too far off the speed at Ballina in a decent BM66. Back in trip a concern, but will be hitting the line. Grafton 4-year-old 1. Purple Cup led all the way 2 runs back at home before just missing from off the speed at Ipswich. Big weight rise, but if the rider can use the inside alley, he'll be right there. Local 4-year-old 3. Man with a Plan was spec'd in the market, resuming before defying all the chasers over the same short course trip. Has obvious gate speed, but up in weight. How to play it, Tabasco to win and box exacta 1, 2, 5 race 4 to 3:05 p.m. Park Beach Plumbing benchmark 66 handicap 2,000 meters, locally trained gelding 5. Boncosta is the one to beat now, he's set around his best trip. Led all the way up in distance last start, and while up sharply in weight and drawn wider, this is a weak field. Dangers, Tari 8-year-old 2. Loving Home campaigned fairly in country cups last spring, has been freshened for this and draws well. Local 5-year-old 9. Bromwich finds it hard to win, but this is his best trip and gets a nice trailing draw, while Newcastle 3-year-old 7. Peyton Place had nice form until struggling at the mile last start, and likely to find this too far. How to play it, Boncosta to win race 5 to 3:40 p.m. March Madness Class 1 handicap, scaled 0.5 kg, 1,200 meters, good race. Very keen on Wyong filly 2. Pluck and lucky 4th up from a better draw. Played up behind the barrier and then got too far back at Tamworth 2 starts ago before ridden closer in a stronger Class 1 at Newcastle. Fit now and draws to sit midfield and pounce early in the straight. Dangers, Tari trained 3. Bella Star is a promising filly which won first up at home from well off the speed, and then finished hard again as a heavily backed favourite. Step up in trip ideal. Newcastle filly 6. No doubt Akraka was heavily backed when storming home to win fresh at Musselbrook before upset as a short-priced favourite at home, but out to the right trip here. Oxford mare 9. Nicconi hit the line hard from well back at Newcastle in her first run for 10 weeks, so naturally fitter and drawn well. How to play it, Pluck and Lucky to win, Quinella 2 and 3, and Trifecta 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 6, 9 Race 6. 4:15 p.m. Schweppes Maiden Handicap, 1,400 meters. After 10 starts this looks the race for consistent Newcastle 3-year-old 3. Schema to break through. Well in the market when finishing nicely at Musselbrook, and before that not far off good provincial middle, Stay Magic Charlie at Scone. Up in weight, but just needs early cover to finish over the top in a thinner race. Dangers, local 7-year-old 4. Spender got home well resuming over shorter trip, and much better suited at 1,400 meters, but draws wide. Local mare 5. Sunset Ruby has an average record, but improved greatly last start while Tari Gelding 2. Black Ranger's second up over more suitable journey having only just made his debut aged 6. How to play it, Schema to win loading not often a horse with only 3 wins from 33 starts looks one of the better bets on the card, but Port Macquarie mare 1. Splash of Lime looks a cut above. Had strong form up to Class 3 level earlier in the year before finishing hard to win this Grade 2 back, and then a terrific closing effort beaten under 2 lengths in a Randwick Highway over the mile. Up naturally in weight, but gets a cozy run midfield from the draw. Dangers, Port Philly 7. Eurogem hasn't quite lived up to the potential after a dominant maiden win at the start of the year, but draws nicely and back in trip helps. Local mare 3. Rispetta mixes form, but is fit and draws the fence, and at her best would be in the finish. How to play it, Splash of Lime to win race 8 to 5:30 p.m. Rusty Yak CG. 58 handicap, 1,400 meters, one of the tougher races saved for last but consistent Newcastle 4-year-old 2. Titus can go on with it after winning second up this grade at Cessnock. Normally travels just behind the speed and ran a stack of placings last year. Up in weight but this isn't strong. Dangers, local 7-year-old 1. Starfest lines up for the 75th time but comes back in trip after an easy win from off the speed this track and trip. How to play it, Titus to win bets, R63. SCHEME R71. Splash of LAMEBEST value, R52. Pluck and Lucky tips supplied by Racing New South Wales. Full form and race replay at racingnsw.com.au.